Hope you guys are great. Happy Friday. Today I wanted to quickly talk about the struggles that a lot of us face, right? Wanting to be healthier, wanting to, to exercise, wanting to be stronger, but we don't know where to start, right? Okay, I'm coming, baby. Give me 2 minutes, right? And we get this sort of confused of the first steps that to take, and there's so many contradicting information out there. Everybody's telling you different. People telling you to cut out carb, people telling you to go keto, people telling you to only have protein and veggies. Like, all these things can be overwhelming, and you end up just saying, hang on, I don't know what to do, so I'm not going to do anything because I don't even know where to begin. I get it is confusing, but here's where you can start, right? So if you find yourself stuck with wanting to be healthier and fitter and just feeling amazing in your skin, but you don't know where to begin, start here. Number one, get rid of the fixed mindset that we all have. I know at some point I had that. And again, we have a fixed mindset over different areas of our lives, right? What I mean by that is, an example of that is, say, if I can do something 100%, then I'm not going to do it at all, right? That doesn't often serve us, right? When we're thinking of change, right, we want to think of it as two ends of the spectrum, okay? This is point A, this is point B. This is where you are, and this is the ideal 100% of where you perceive to be the perfect place. It doesn't really exist, but let's pretend it's there, okay? When you start a journey, we are all somewhere along this spectrum, right? We can't teleport from here to here. We have to take steps, right? What a lot of people tend to do is they want to leap, right? It's almost like, I just want to get there, right? And if these things that I'm trying to do, if they can't get me there as quickly as possible, then I'd rather not do them, right? What a lot of us don't realize is that that's not how it works. That's not how our brain works. Our brain works in small steps in the right direction. And that's what we need to sort of think about, right? Which is going to come to my next point. But back to the first point is, you need to be flexible in your mind. What I do tend to see a lot of people do as well is they create a schedule, okay? I'm going to work out at 7 a.m. I'm going to do this at this time. I'm going to do that at that time. Now, as a mom, right, we know schedules don't always work 100%. You may wake up and your whole day is going to be upside down, and everything that you had planned before doesn't really pan out the way you expected, right? We need to be flexible with that. Like, okay, I had planned to have an hour workout at 7 a.m., but this kid got sick, this happened, they broke this. Now I need to be flexible and adapt. I'm going to work out for 15 minutes in the afternoon. That's adapting. That's being flexible according to your situation, according to your circumstance, according to your day, and also knowing that that is okay. Right? Just because you didn't get that workout in the morning that you had planned, it doesn't mean the 5, 10, 15-minute workout that you're going to get later in the afternoon is going to be useless. No. Right? So change that fixed mindset to a flexible mindset. And when I say a flexible, I mean a cognitive flexibility, which mentally, right? Which a part of that is having sort of being kind to yourself and having some self-compassion. Okay, I didn't get to my workout in earlier. I'm not going to kill myself. I'm not going to feel guilty. I'm going to do my best to try it again at another time. And if it doesn't happen today, khalas, it's okay. I'll try again tomorrow. That is cognitive flexibility, and also physical flexibility, right? I didn't get it then. I'm going to do it here. Okay, we also talk about nutrition flexibility. Not being rigid with your nutrition and your diet, right? So number one, being flexible with your situation and just adapting to it. Number two, focus on process goals. Ladies, every fit person that you know, believe me, they have certain behaviors that they do day in, day out without thinking about them. The first thing I do when I wake up, I would do 10, 20 push-ups, just as part of a routine, right? I would play with my kids and dance before I even have a breakfast. I would move, I would stretch, right? I started doing like gratitude work, right? Every fit person that you know has behaviors that they have processes, these non-negotiables that they do day in, day out. And because they do them day in, day out, they don't even have to think about them. And because they don't have to think about them, they don't get decision fatigue, right? It becomes a part of them. But the only way that becomes a part of them is through repetition, is through making those things a process, right? But again, what you do tend to find, what a lot of us do, is that, oh my God, I want to lose 20 kilos. A week goes, oh my God, I haven't lost my 20 kilos yet. But we focus so much on the end goal that we absolutely forget what the process are, or the process that are needed to get us to the end goal. Forget the end goal. You're going to get to the end goal, right? What you want to do is focus on the process every single day. And because as a mom, how every single day is going to look like, it's going to be different. And because it's going to be different, this is why you need point number 1, to be flexible and adaptable. You can't have a strict regime, because what happens is if you can't abide to that regime, if you can't sustain it, guess what? You're going to stop altogether, right? So being flexible is number 1. Number 2, focus on the process goals. Okay, I woke up today. The kids are going crazy. What can I do today to take me 1 step closer to my goal? Khalas, that's all you need to think. What can I do today? Not tomorrow, not next week, not what my weight is going to be in 2 months. Doesn't matter. Because if you focus on the process, you're going to get there, and you're going to get there in a way that sustains you, not in a way that stresses you up. A lot of people start and stop because they're focused so much on that end goal that they forgot what's needed to get there. They want to make these big leaps and big jumps, and then the mind and the body goes, hang on, this is too much change, I don't like it, and boom, you stop altogether. Focus on the process goals, not the outcome goals, okay? Point number 3, make it fun, ladies. Exercise doesn't have to be gruesome or exhausting, right? Find something that works, find something that you enjoy, especially if you don't like exercise. Not everybody likes exercise, I get that, right? Not everybody likes exercise. But what you could do, it's the same thing. Like, I remember I used to hate prawns. Like, the smell of prawns is like, and again, the funny thing is I hated it even though I had never tasted it before, right? So my aunt, clever aunt, she made them for me one day, and she made them really spicy, and because I love spicy food and like lemony food, right? She made them really spicy and lemony, and goes, I here, try, right? I had them. And I love prawns now. Why? Because she made it in a way that I enjoyed it. Because I enjoyed it, I was more open to the idea of eating prawns. The same thing with exercise, right? You want to get used to enjoying exercise and actually do it consistently. Start with something that you actually enjoy as a start. That's going to give you that boost of saying, hey, this is fun. This is not as bad as I thought. I could do this. Involve your kids. Let them, this is a great learning thing for them as well. Teach them what that looks like. Right, so make it fun. And then when you start to get used to the higher level of activities, then you can start adding some resistance training. You can do this, you can start to do, because now you'll have that intrinsic motivation, and you know how it feels. You'll know how amazing exercise feels. But for you to just be open to that, start with something that you enjoy. Otherwise, if you start with something that's too hard and that's too challenging, you're not going to stick with it, because you're not going to like it. You're not going to stick to something that you don't like, right? So start something that you like. It could be dancing, it could be swimming, it could be yoga, it could be walking, it could be whatever it is, right? And if you can't do it for 10, 15, 20 minutes, start with 5 minutes. Tell yourself, you know what, I am going to do this for 5 minutes. That's it. and I see how I feel at the end of 5 minutes, right? If you don't like it after 5 minutes, khalas, stop. Do it again the next day, right? But if after 5 minutes you went, that was actually fun, right? What you're going to tend to find is, you know what, I'll do for another 5 minutes. You extend it. Before you know it, you've played for half an hour and you didn't even realize that you played, right? Like yesterday, I've been having a hard time with my brother, you know, have had a motorbike accident. Alhamdulillah, he's okay, recovering. So last week was really hard for me, and I love animal flow. Like, I love flowing. For those of you who know me, you know I love to flow. And even though I was playing during the week, I just didn't have the mental capacity to just watch my new program, Animal Flow program. I didn't feel like it, right? And then yesterday, my coach messaged, goes, how are you doing, Yusra? How things? I'm like, I'm doing fine. I'm moving, although I didn't look at the new program. I just can't bring myself to look at it. I've been going through so much. She goes, absolutely fine. Like, it doesn't matter. The program is there. You do whatever feels best for you. Move in a way that serves you right now. Totally okay, right? But I love flow and I missed it. So I told myself, you know what, Yusra, you are going to play for 5 minutes. Just do one free flow. Play for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, you feel like you're not up for it, stop. Subhanallah, I played for 5 minutes. I ended up playing for half an hour, recorded a whole flow. Right? Because once I got into it, I was like, the energy levels shot up, the you know, the okay, the good feel hormones, you know, the endorphins kicked in and all that stuff, and I started to have fun. So even for those of us who've been doing this for decades, yeah, we still have some moments when we really don't want to do something, because yeah, sometimes life is hard, right? But if you just tell ourselves, you know what, this is important for my health, I'm just going to do it for 5 minutes. Start for 5 minutes and see where it takes you. You never know. Okay, so point one, just to reiterate, point one, get rid of your fixed mindset. It's not an all or nothing situation. It's about taking that one step, which comes to my points number two, right? Process goals. What can I do today to take me one step closer to my goal of being healthier, of losing, or whatever it is? What can I do today? That's it, right? Number three, make it fun. Moving, physical activity. I don't even call it exercise, I call it play. If you look at the programs that I write for my athletes, it's usually play this, play that, or play whatever. It's play. Have fun with it. Find something that you enjoy, especially if you're just starting out, so you can be more open to it. All right, ladies, I hope this helped you. If it did, this is going to be posted on YouTube. Share the link around, and I wish you health, right? I really wish you health, especially in these challenging times. We don't realize how important our physical health contributes towards our mental health. It is huge. It is huge. Right, so look after yourselves, because that's the only way you can then look after your loved ones. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.